Most sprinters ruin their acceleration because they don't know how to apply horizontal force. They pop up, take choppy steps, and reach forward and end up braking instead of driving. In this video, I'll show you why horizontal force is the key to the first 30 meters and the exact drills you need to train it, how to progress these drills over time so they actually transfer to faster sprints. My name is Lawrence Ella Johnson. I'm a professional sprinter, multiple-time All-American, former dual-sport D1 athlete, and this year I placed 9th at the USA Championships in the 100-meter dash and ran my first win-aided sub-10 performance. And here's the proof behind what I teach. Every athlete who's trained with me on a one-on-one basis for at least 6 months has set at least one new personal record, either their events on the track or in one of our speed testing metrics, because results don't lie. So let's break it down. Horizontal force and acceleration step by step. In the first 30 meters of a sprint, speed is not about turnover. It's about projecting your center of mass forward with every single steps. And the elites strike the ground backwards and downward at a perfect angle. Too vertical and you pop up. Too much backside and you collapse. And that's why horizontal force is the foundation of acceleration. And without it, stride length never develops and stride frequency has nothing to build on. So here are 3 mistakes I see most often from acceleration. Standing up too early, this kills your projection. Choppy steps, like rushing turnover with no power, is a losing game. And then reaching forward, that's overstriding and braking instead of pushing. And all 3 of these come from the same problem, a lack of horizontal force. So here goes some horizontal force drills and progression. Drill 1, for beginners, we're gonna do wall drives, 3 sets of 10 steps, slow and controlled with each pushing of the leg. And then for intermediate, we're going to add speed and rhythm. So that's 3 sets of 20 alternating drives. An advanced version of this would be explosive switches for 6 to 8 steps with maximal intent. Like you're trying to be explosive. And here goes a cue. You want to push through the big toe. You want your knee to drive forward and you want your hips tall. This is drill number 2. Falling start. For beginners, it's 6 times 10 meters with a slow lean until you fall naturally. For intermediate, it's 6 times 15 meters with a quicker lean to help build rhythm. And then for advanced, it's going to be 8 times 20 meters focusing on aggressive projection, not quicker lean or slow lean. I'm talking about aggressive projection, explosive projection. So the cue here is to fall, then push, but don't step out early. And this is drill number 3, sled push sprints. For beginners, we're going to do 6 times 10 meters at 10% body weight. Intermediates, they're going to be 6 times 20 meters at 15 to 20% of your body weight. And advanced is going to be contrast set sleds with a 20-meter sled sprint immediately followed by a 20-meter free sprint. That's also how you progress it throughout the entire year. And here goes a cue. You want to stay low, you want to drive long, and don't let your posture collapse. That leads into drill number 4, bounding for distance. Beginner early in the year will be 3 times 15 meters single leg bounds with low intensity. Intermediate would be 3 times 30 meters focusing on distance. And advanced is going to be 4 sets of 30-meter bounds into a 20-meter sprint. And the cue here is to have your hips project forward and not up. That leads into drill number 5, resisted band starts. So for beginners, this is going to be a partner hold, right? 4 times 10-meter drives. For intermediate, it's going to be 4 times 15 meters. The band's going to be released into a sprint, and advanced is going to be contrast reps. So it's going to be 15 meters resistance into the 15-meter sprint. The key difference there is that the release is just a couple steps, but advanced is going to be a continuous free sprint, right? And the cue here is to strike back into the band with your step and push against the resistance. Here's how to put it all together across a 6 to 8 week phase. So phase 1 is going to be weeks 1 to 2, focusing on mechanics. So these are going to be wall drives, your falling starts, your light sleds, and your low load with perfect angles. Phase 2 are going to be weeks 3 to 5. That's when you add resistance. This is going to be heavier sleds, longer bounds, banded starts, and still short distance starts over 10 to 30 meters. So overcoming from a staying still position. And then phase 3 are going to be weeks 6 through 8. So this is going to be all contrast training. You're going to pair resisted sprints with a free sprint and add bounding into sprints. so that you can finish with a 30-meter block start. And this is why, right? You go from learning to strengthening to transforming. And that's how drills actually carry over to speed, is how you progress it. So here's your action plan. Pick 2 to 3 drills and start at the beginner level and progress every 2 weeks by adding distance, load, or contrast work. Always finish with short sprints so that your mechanics transfer to real speed. Acceleration is won in the first 30 meters. The sprinter who learns how to apply horizontal force builds momentum like a rocket, right? And the sprinter who doesn't stay stuck in neutral and end up getting past at like 60 meters because they didn't build proper momentum. So let me leave you with this. You can either be like the 99% athletes who receive value from this video, but don't actually move forward on their goals, right? They're watching it. This is the comfortable phase of training. It's getting all the information and writing it out. That's the comfortable part. But the part that actually makes you better is execution relentlessly, right? Literally going all out on achieving your goal. That's what actually makes you faster. And if you're one of those people who's going to go all out, right, not just watching it to make it seem like they're progressing, but actually applying it, you got 2 choices. You can join my free community of all sprinters working together, applying the knowledge and getting faster, or you can book a call with me directly in the second link of the description of this video and see if you are a good fit to be in my one-on-one training program to get all of these things customized for you, and all you have to do is execute. Worst case scenario, you aren't accepted and you aren't a good fit. Best case scenario, we absolutely change your speed forever. I'll see you guys in the next video.